Hey everybody, I am with Jon Loomer of jonloomer.com. Such a creative name, John. How long did it take you to come up with that? And Jon is just an awesome guy. I had some drinks with him yesterday. I'm not drinking now. It might sound like I am. But we had a really fascinating conversation, and Jon's specialty is Facebook coaching and Facebook analytics. And what I wanted to talk to Jon about is nothing about Facebook or Facebook analytics, but the decision to segment, to specialize and focus. And I think this is a struggle with everybody today. So Jon, tell us a little bit about your path. How did you get here, and how did you find this niche?
Interesting. So actually my history with Facebook goes back to 2007. I worked for the NBA at the time.
Oh, just drop that little bomb.
Yeah, that's
the
where I
NBA.
like to start,
Yeah.
And,
I worked for an aluminum company, Jon.
But that back then was so long ago. It was 50 million Facebook users at the time.
Uh-huh.
We had to partner with Facebook to create an app. I was one of the first admins of the first ever NBA Facebook group. That's how long ago it was. Like, there's this big juggernaut now of social media. But anyway, so that's where I started really in social media. Worked for American Cancer Society, VP of Strategic Marketing, ended up being laid off. So from there, I was like, I want to just start my own thing. So I didn't really have a true path at the time. I was forced into it. So I just started blogging about the things I knew about, and that included, all social media in general.
Yeah.
Google Plus, Pinterest, a lot of Facebook stuff. But it wasn't just marketing. I was writing about Facebook for personal use. Like, where I was getting a lot of my traffic in the beginning was privacy stuff, right?
Privacy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because that's what everyone was probably searching for. How do I set my privacy settings so Bob from down the street doesn't see my post?
Yeah.
So that's where I was going, but it wasn't leading to business, and it was extremely inconsistent traffic. I was not known for anything, and it really wasn't until I think it was end of February of 2012 when Facebook released a timeline for pages. And that day, I believe I wrote 5 blog posts just about timeline. And between
5 in a day?
In a day, just about.
Yeah.
And because I was starting to learn, too, to segment, not write about everything at the same time. So I wrote a post about cover photos, about your profile photo, about the highlights feature, like all these different things. And then it kind of found me. That niche found me.
Yeah.
So.
But it's your passion too. I mean, you're interested in it, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you couldn't really do it if you weren't interested.
Absolutely.
But I mean, the thing I like about this story is that, I mean, I think this is what a lot of people struggle with. And as the number of social media platforms proliferate, we've got to make some decisions, don't we? I mean, you can't be an expert in everything.
You can't be known for everything. I mean, you got to find your niche. There's a difference between outwardly what you're known for and what you help people with. I can still help somebody with Twitter, with Google Plus, or with Pinterest, or whatever, or blogging. Blogging.
Yeah.
But what I'm known for is Facebook marketing, because that's how you get to be known. I guess, is to have that one thing that's attached to you.
Now, when you stick to one thing like that, when you narrow, I mean, does it get boring for you at all, or is there just so much change that it keeps it fresh?
I think I picked a good topic, because Facebook marketing is changing. It's all the time, whether it's and you can dig into advertising itself and be lost in it for months at a time, and with various topics that you get into, or just in the analytics of it, the Facebook Insights. I'm doing a month-long program right now around insights, and every single day there's a whole new lesson for that day, because it's just so deep. There's just so many things you can talk about with Facebook. I'm glad I picked it, or it kind of picked me, because you can't really exhaust all the topics.
Yeah, well, that's great. And Jon, why don't you give us a little insight here? What's something? Give us a great Facebook marketing tip from your archives that we could share with our Grow readers today.
Okay. Well, don't listen to the people who tell you there's a one-size-fits-all, like there's a best time of day to post, or a best day of the week, or you need to use photos and memes and all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You need to, this isn't going to be a shortcut tip, but it's going to be something that you need to understand to succeed. You need to dig into your own metrics, right? Understand what makes your own fans tick, because they're not robots who automatically respond to one specific type of content or post. day of the week and everything else. So analyze your own data to figure out what works and what doesn't.
Oh, cool. And how can people find you on the web?
JonLoomer.com.
That's LOOMER.
Jon.
Jon.
Spelled the proper way. So JonLoomer.com. Facebook.com/Jon Loomer Digital. Jon Loomer on Twitter. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, so it's hard to spell. It's good for Google, but bad for those of us who can't spell.
I've got to buy that domain. I think the variations of Jon Loomer.
All right. Hey, Jon, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right.